Ugh. All right. Let me play through this real quick.
Let's fly away from the real world. Enough. Try to escape from the real. Enough. Girl, I can't stay in the real world. Enough. And I don't wanna live there. Don't wanna wake up. You're my dream girl. You ran out of love. Talk is cheap, girl. And I know that you're not naive, girl. You fell in love with the real world. Enough. Let's fly away from the real world. Enough. Try to escape from the real world. Enough. Girl, I can't stay in the real world. Enough. And I don't wanna live there. Real world. Wake up the real world. Dream girl. I know the real world. You're not naive, girl. Can't stay in the real world. There's ocean towns where I'll meet you. I'm upside down, I can see you. Pack your bags, we can leave soon. So raise the flag. I hate that I need you. When I fell in love in your driveway, if I had it my way, then we would just fly away this afternoon. I'll swim down the highway, stars in your eyes, babe. I'll save you from LA, I'll be there soon.
All right. This is the next song that I'm doing today. Yo, what's up? What's up, Mac, man? Kyle. Oh, Kyle. Damn, you're grinding this album and the streams. Dude, yeah. I'm actually going to be consistent, bro. Because one, I want to finish the album, and two, the stream is actually pretty fun. So, I'm going to be dedicated to fucking Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. I was going to do 2 to 4 every day, but I have to do something at 3. So today I'm just going to do 1 to like 2:30. Let me mod you, Kyle. There you go. All right, so I said yesterday, or no, I streamed on Tuesday, and I said I was gonna finish this song with the mix, but I actually forgot to add the SFX for the beat. So I'm gonna do that first. So let me group this so it's out of the way. If anyone in here uses Ableton, like, you can take note of the stuff that I do for the mix, but do not copy my organization skills, because it is not good. You shouldn't have everything the same color. It's really not a good idea, but my name is so blue after all.
Don't wanna wake up, you're my dream girl.
Okay, so I'm gonna add transitions to this beat. So I have this. So the tag would count as an SFX, so that will start as the group. And I actually have a whole tab of SFX. Let me uncheck that because I don't use it. Main thing that I do is I'll just go through and I'll just see like what I want to, like where the big transitions are. So the first one would be intro to beginning of the chorus, and the chorus is pretty chill. So the next one would be from the chill part of the chorus to the big part.
Hello?
Right there. And then the next one would be from, there's another chorus transition. So you would do like a small one there, and then another big one from chorus to verse. And then you would do one, maybe another small one between verse 1, verse 2, or like the middle of the verse, when I bring in another element. And then from verse to pre-chorus, and then from pre-chorus to chorus. So let me just do that. That honestly doesn't take that long. So I'll start by just making a new audio track. So I'm just gonna put like just a riser right there. Riser. And then you typically don't want your risers to just like end like that. So what I'll usually do is I'll duplicate it, reverse it, get rid of that, and then I'll lower this so it's not as like jarring. So it's just like a subtle release, if that makes sense. Kinda. Yeah, that's pretty good. And you can hear that with vocals, so just see how it sounds. You also cut this and have them like fade into each other a little bit. Alright, so that's like the first one. And then this one kind of transitions with a pause. But I would still add like a fast. Some sort of like fast riser. What do I have? I gotta organize this. I need like I need to organize this bad, because it shouldn't be a mix of stuff like that. SFX. Nope. Okay, that one's decent. Love the music, Blue. Dude, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm finishing up the album right now. Oh yeah, like that. Like just a subtle one. And I can... Like, you can hear the difference. Like, this is just so, like, bland. Like, just that added little whoosh. It's like you don't hear it, but then when you put it down, when you put it on, or no, that's not the right way to say it. Like, you don't hear it, but when you take it away, you hear it's missing. That's the best way to explain it. Let me start organizing this now, because this is ridiculous. And I'll put, so this is a little different because I actually did a reverse kick right here. So that kind of is like a bit of a transition because there's a pause into a reverse kick, but I'll still put something subtle there. Like that is kind of its own thing. You also, I'd like to separate these just so I can, you don't have to actually. What am I talking about? I'll just make this a whole risers thing and I can automate volume. Rose early today? Yeah, I got to do something at around 3. So I was like, initially I was like, oh, I guess I should just skip. And then I was like, no, I need to stay disciplined. So I was like, I'll just come early and stream from like 1 to 2:30-ish. But right now, if you just got here, I'm adding transitions to the whole thing. This looks harder than FL Studio. I promise you it's not. I hate FL Studio so much. I started on FL Studio, or no, that's not true. I started on Audacity, which is like, that is an absolute nightmare program for making beats. It's basically impossible. But when I finally went to get a DAW, I got FL, like a trial version. I felt like the dumbest person on the planet. I could not figure it out. The arming of the tracks and like the routing shit. I'm sure now I'd have a much better time with it, but dude, I could not figure it out. And like the patterns thing, I hated it. This for me is really easy. You basically just, you have this grid and you just drag shit. And then you have this This is like that bottom part of FL where you can control the volume sliders. It's really not bad. I love this program. All right, let me get, there's like, I have a riser somewhere that's like quick. Is it this? No. I know it's somewhere. But that's like, oh, I can actually just type in what I'm like, what am I doing? What the fuck? Oh, that's pretty cool. I'll add these. Wow, I didn't know I had these. I think I'm gonna use. Oh, that's sick. Oh, I have to use that. It's Umru. Right there. So for this one, because I want the pause to like hit, I really want it to just be a very subtle riser. So I think I will choose this one. Even though this is long, I can crop it. Oh wait, that's like a, I'll use this one instead. I can just turn down the volume. I'm just gonna try a bunch of them. One of them will sound good. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, that's it right there. And I'm gonna reverse it just so it has like an impact, a landing. Oh, I've heard this in a song. And then again, I'll just do a quick riser. I'll use this one. And then I have some impacts. I kind of want to use one. Oh, those are sick. I want like a subtle one though. I mean, that's not subtle at all, but I'll try it. Yeah. Where do you get your risers from? Is it a pack or just YouTube? I found all of them on YouTube, but they're from like, you can look up videos, they'll have like individual risers, but I found a bunch of packs on YouTube and like downloaded them. But like, whoa, sorry. Like these CM Spark ones I bought, he like sold, he has it on his page, these 3 packs, and he makes packs every now and then. And they're like good, he has good shit in there. He made this 2 Hollis one as well. And I was like, who doesn't like 2 Hollis? So let me get it. But then like this Tumpy one was free. I think the rest of them were free. And then the CM Spark ones were just, I bought because I know that his are like really good. So, but you can find free ones anywhere. You can get them on Reddit. People have like threads of packs and stuff like that. All right. I did want to do some transition.
There's ocean towns where I'll meet you. I'm upside down, I can see you. Pack your bags, we can leave soon. So raise the flag. I hate that I need you. Pack your bags.
Do I do a pause in there, or is that like cringe?
Bags. We can leave soon. We can leave soon.
Maybe. Hold on. Maybe with like a reverse kick right here. I love reverse kicks, bro. Maybe if it goes right into a bass. Where's it at?
I can see you.
Oh, that's kind of hard. All right, I'll leave it for now.
Raise the flag. I hate that I need you. I fell in love in your driveway.
And I'm gonna put a transition because there's a bit of a beat switch right there. And I might add some like Foley to this,
I hate that I need you.
which I'll show y'all what that is.
I need you. I need you. I fell in love in your driveway. I need you. I fell in love in.
I recorded this today, or I recorded this song. Whoa, what just happened to me? I recorded this song a few days ago, but I just finished this verse this morning, like 20 minutes before I got on.
I need you. I fell in love in your drive. I fell in love. I fell in love in your drive. I fell in I need you. I fell in love in your driveway. If I had it my way, then we would just fly away this afternoon. I'll swim down the highway. Stars in your eyes, babe. I'll save you from LA. I'll be there soon. I'll swim down the highway. Stars in your eyes, babe. I'll save you from LA. I'll be there soon. Let's fly away from the real.
Definitely need an impact. Why is that duplicated? I could just do the same one.
Save you from LA. I'll be there soon. Let's fly away from the real world. Let's be there soon. Let's fly away from the real world. Try to escape.
How do I sing like you? Bro, I'm not even kidding. Just sing along to songs. Like, that is actually how I got better. Was specifically Owl City. Every time I like can't help myself when I'm listening to music, I have to like sing along. From singing along to Owl City songs and not being able to hit how high he sings, I eventually just like got better at it, if that makes sense. Like, anytime I'm driving, I'm singing Owl City. And then eventually I was like, oh wait, I can hit those notes.
I'll save you from LA. I'll be there soon. Let's fly away from the real world.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And if you listen to some of my old stuff that's on SoundCloud still, like my first few songs, like I could not sing at all, bro. I'm gonna put another big riser here. I should probably separate risers from impacts because like I'll leave that. Does this make a difference? Nah, it still sounds fine. So you can see every time I have a riser, it ends with an impact. Like, it's somewhat rare that I just have a riser end, you know? That's really like stylistic. Like, you don't have to do that.
And I don't wanna live there.
I want like a longer. Okay, actually right here is where I would probably not put an impact, because the beat just like, it builds and then it drops, but it's like a fake drop.
And I don't wanna live there. Don't wanna wake up, you're my dream girl.
I don't know, actually I might take that back. Let me see how it sounds. Yeah, I like a subtle one's good there.
Don't wanna wake up, you're my dream girl. You ran out of love, talk is cheap, girl. And I know that you're not naive, girl. You fell in love with the real world. Let's fly away from the real world. Try to escape from the real world. Girl, I can't stay in the world. Let's fly away from the real world. I don't wanna live there.
Nice. All right, so this transitions are pretty much done. And then for other SFX stuff, I probably will add some sort of like Foley to this.
There's ocean towns where I'll meet you.
Maybe.
I'm upside down, I can see you.
I don't remember if I paid for this pack, this Botanica pack, but you guys should 100% get it. It's so good. Especially if you make Botanica music.
There's ocean towns where I'll meet you. I'm upside down, I can see you. Pack your bags, we can leave soon.
That's good.
There's ocean towns where I'll meet you. I'm upside down, I can see you. Pack your bags, so raise the flag. I hate that I need you. And I fell in love in your driveway. If I had it my way, then we would just fly away this afternoon. I'll swim down the highway, stars in your eyes, babe. I'll save you from LA, I'll be there soon. Let's fly away from the.
You might be thinking to yourself like, oh, I can't hear that at all. Me neither.
There's ocean towns where I'll meet you. We can leave soon, so raise the flag. I hate that.
I still can't hear it, but I'm gonna leave it.
We would just fly away.
Just in case someone can't hear. Are these all... Oh. No. I think I probably will just... Oh, wait. Yeah.
Let's fly away from the real world.
I'm gonna add a utility on it and just widen it.
Away from the real world. Try to escape from the real world. Girl, in the real world. And I don't wanna live there.
Alright. And if you're thinking to yourself, you can't hear that one either, me neither. But I'm gonna leave it.
I don't wanna live there. Don't.
Alright, that's pretty much done. I have to fix the tag, so I'm gonna make it red so I remember. No, I'm not. The blue looks just too good. Okay, so now I'm probably set to move on to the vocals.
Let's fly away from the real world. Try to escape from the real world. Girl, in the real world. let's fly away from the real world. Enough, try to escape from the real. Enough.
So I'm gonna separate these because I want to throw all of the mixed vocals onto one bus, but I also have this, so I don't know if that, like, whatever. I'm doing it. So you can see I have like a little chain. This is like just what I record with on each track, but that just uses a lot of processing. So I'm going to delete it for each one and put it just onto the top right here, which will be this. And this is I actually have to like separate this. I think I should swap this actually. So I'm gonna take that, throw it on here, and then I'm gonna move this out of the group. There we go. Wanted to ask, you once said one of your songs is getting a music video. Did you mean AMV or like a textbook music video? So it's getting an animated, it's like not, it's going to be its own music video, but it's all animated. Like my friend is a 3D animator and we're making like our own video from scratch. So it's not like a AMV edit of like some anime clips or anything. It's like its actual own music video, but I'm not, like you won't see my face, you know? Oh shit. So I'm deleting everything off of these chains except the auto-tune.
Let's fly away from the real world. Enough, try to escape from the real. Enough, girl, stay in the real. Enough, and I don't wanna live there. Don't wanna wake up, you're my dream girl. You ran out of love talk.
Alright, I'm gonna do the same for this. Leave that. Whatever. Yo, what's good? Yo, what's up, dude? I'm streaming a little bit early today because I gotta go early, but welcome. I just finished this beat, some of the SFX stuff for the beat, and now I'm doing the mix on the vocals.
There's ocean towns where I'll meet you. I'm upside down, I can see you. Pack your bags, we can leave soon. So raise the flag. I hate that I need you. I fell in love in your driveway. If I had it my way, then we would just fly away this afternoon.
I'm gonna take this, do the same thing, drop it right here. Or no, this would be the verb, and this would be BGB.
There's ocean towns where I'll meet you. I'm upside down, I can see you. Pack your bags, we can leave soon. Pack your bags, we can leave soon. We can leave soon. We can leave soon. Pack your bags, we can leave soon. So raise the flag. I hate that I need you. I fell in love in your driveway.
Bang. How long does it usually take you to make a song? It kind of depends, but I'd say on average, most of the time when I make a song, it's because I'm like, I've entered flow state. Like there's something about it. I'm like, I hear the song in my head. I just need to make it. And I would say on average it takes me like an hour to do the whole thing. And then I'm doing, that's not including the mix, like what I'm doing right now. But like for the beat and the vocals, maybe like an hour and a half ish. because normally if it takes longer than that, then I just don't have a good idea, and then I never end up finishing it. So I have so many songs that's like just a chorus, and then I get stuck, and then I'm just like, all right, well, that's never getting finished.
Let's fly away from the real world. Enough. Try to escape from the real. Enough. Girl, in the real world. Enough. And I don't wanna live there.
All right. So now that everything's organized-ish, I'm gonna delete.
Let's fly.
This is the like chain that I have on right now. And you can see, like, I was talking about it yesterday, but you can see this vocal chain is a little ridiculous. I just have it because it sounds fine, but it's so unnecessary. I have an EQ, 2 compressors, another EQ with boosted high end, saturator with boosted high end, multiband with boosted high end, a limiter, another EQ with boosted high end, another EQ with boosted high end, and then another multiband with, like, I think it was supposed to be a de-esser. So I'm going to delete all of that. And I'm going to make a new one from scratch with my good plugins, which are right here. So I'm going to always start with an 1176 mono on my main vocals. Same with me in drawing. I start but never finish. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's like I either finish right then and there in like super fast pace, or I never look at the song again. All right. So I'm going to throw a compressor on here. This one is going to catch all the like heavy peaks.
Let's fly away from the real world. Enough. Try to escape from the real. Enough. Girl,
Bro, somebody was in here yesterday and he literally joins in. I don't know who he is. His name is Divinity and Infinity. I don't know if he's here right now. He joins in yesterday and he just goes, "What type of music is this?" And I'm like, "It's hyperpop." And then he goes, "Turn down your release knob on your compressor." And I turned it down and it immediately sounded so much better. I was like, "Who are you, bro? Like, what was that?"
let's fly away from.
So that explained why you have a handful of throwaways on Blues World? Yeah, exactly. That's why I made that account, was just to post that shit on there, because it'll never come out anywhere else.
Let's fly away from the real world. Enough. Try to escape from the real. Enough. Girl, stay in the real world. Enough. And I don't wanna live there. Don't wanna. Let's fly away from the real world. Enough.
So actually I should balance these.
Let's fly away from the real world.
I kind of want the waveform height to match the rest of them.
Try to escape from the real. Enough. Girl, try to escape from the real. Enough. Try to escape from the real.
You don't want to go overboard.
Girl, stay in the real world. Enough. And I don't wanna live there. Don't. Enough. Let's fly away from the real world. Enough. Try to escape from the real. Enough. Girl, stay in the real world. Enough. And I don't wanna live there. Enough. Let's fly away from the real world. Enough. Try to escape from the.
Yeah, dude, whoever that guy was is goated, because now I'm putting the release knob where he told me to, and it just sounds sick. Like, that guy's insane.
Enough. Let's fly away from the real.
Yo, my bad. I did not know that is what was gonna happen.
Enough. Let's fly away from the real world. Enough.
All right, so now oh wait, let me listen.
Wanna wake up, you're my dream girl. You ran out of love, talk is cheap, girl. And I know that you're not naive, girl.
Oops.
You fell in love with the real world. Enough. Let's fly away from the real world. Enough. Real world. Wake up, the real world. Dream girl. I know the real world. You're not naive, girl. Can't stay in the real world.
All right, so now I'm just gonna move on to an EQ. I'm using this one. This is my favorite plugin on the face of the earth.
Let's fly.
Immediately cut out the low end.
Let's fly away from the real. Let's fly away from.
Wait, I'm an idiot. I threw it on one thing by accident. There we go.
Let's fly away from the real world. Escape from the real enough. And I don't wanna live. Let's fly away from the real world. Enough. I'm the real. I don't wanna live there.
Okay. Didn't know you were live. Big fan. Love the music. Dude, thank you. I appreciate you. Thanks for pulling up my hyperpop goat. Thank you, dude. I'm wrapping up the album on live. I'm basically not touching any of these songs unless I'm live. So I can just finish it up on here and then drop it. I'm gonna make this dynamic because... Is that stupid? Anyone know if this is stupid to make this band dynamic?
From the real world.
I feel like it's fine, but I don't know.
I don't wanna live there. Don't wanna wake up. You're my dream girl. You ran out of love. Talk is cheap, girl. And I know that you're not. You fell in love with the love. Let's fly away from the real world. Enough. Try to escape from the real world. Enough. Girl, I can't stay in the real world. Enough. I don't wanna live there. Enough. Real world. I know the real world. You're not naive, girl.
I mean, that's a pretty big difference. You can hear it like without it. If I bypass it like this, it's just super boxy and it's like it fills up your ears. Pause.
Let's fly away from the real world. Enough.
And then with it on,
let's fly away from the real world. Enough.
It like cuts through. So I'm gonna definitely have to make adjustments to that as I go, but
I know that you're not naive, girl.
All right, I'm ready to put the other compressor on, which will be an LA2A.
Real world. Wake up, the real world. Dream girl. I know the real world. You're not naive, girl. Can't stay in the real world.
So this one is basically just to flatten it out. Like I have the first compressor and that's catching all the like aggressive peaks. And this one is to just smooth out the whole thing.
Real world. Wake up, the real world. Dream girl. I know the real world. You're not naive, girl. Can't stay in the real world.
Wow, that actually sounds pretty good already. Like that. Okay, so next I do... Oh, dude, I always forget. I think I do fresh air. Or no, saturator? I think I do saturator into a fresh air, into a DS, into EQ, into limiter. Yeah, that's it. I'm so goated. All right.
Know that you're not naive, girl. You fell in love with the real world. Enough. Let's fly away from the real world. Enough. Try to escape from the real world. Enough. Girl, I can't stay in the real world. Enough. And I don't wanna live there.
And then this, I'm gonna just do the what was it? Vocal air.
Know that you're not naive, girl. You fell in love with the real world. Enough. Let's fly away from the real world. Enough. Try to escape from the real world. Enough. Girl, I can't stay in the real world. Enough. And I don't wanna live there. Enough. Real world. Wake up, the real world.
Yeah, that like
dream girl.
air over it is just so nice.
You're not naive, girl. Can't stay. Know that you're not naive, girl. You fell in love with the real world. Enough. Let's fly away from. Enough. Girl, I can't stay in the real world.
Yes. And then actually I do a chorus. I forgot about that though.
Know that you're not naive, girl.
Sorry.
You fell in love with the real world. Enough. Let's fly away from the real world.
One thing I should say, I have my vocals going to all these sends. I should turn that off while I'm mixing. but it's too late.
Enough, let's fly away from the real world. Enough, try to escape from the real world. Enough, girl, I can't stay.
I'm gonna do one more EQ to like catch any bad frequencies. Some people, if you look up tutorials, I really don't know what's good, but when you look up tutorials, people are always like, oh yeah, you take a band, pinch it like this, and just sweep and look for bad stuff. But like, I feel like when you boost it this high, you're just like, you're gonna find bad stuff because you're making it sound bad. Like you're purposely. So I really don't know. I think you just should listen.
Let's fly away from the real world.
Like I think right here.
Let's fly away from the real world. Try to escape from the real world.
Just subtle.
Girl, I can't stay in the real world.
And
I don't wanna live there.
here.
Real world. Dream girl. I know the real world. You're not naive, girl. Live there. Can't stay in the real world. Let's fly. Try to escape from the real world. Girl, I can't stay in the real world.
Yeah, that's much better. And then I'm just gonna throw a limiter on it. Pro L2. Whoops. There we go.
Enough. Let's fly away from the real world. Enough. Try to escape from the real. Enough. Girl, I can't stay in the real world. Enough. Let's fly away from the real world. Enough. Try to escape from the real. Enough. Girl, I can't stay in the real world. Enough. And I don't wanna live there. Don't wanna wake up. I don't wanna live there.
I gotta boost this.
And I don't wanna live there. And I don't wanna live there. Don't wanna wake up there. And I don't wanna live there. Enough. Let's fly away from the real world. Enough. Try to escape from the real. Enough. Girl, I can't stay in the real world. Enough. And I don't wanna live there. Don't wanna wake up there. My dream girl.
That's like, that's too much.
Let's fly away from the real world. Try to escape from the real. Girl, I can't stay in the real world. And I don't wanna live there. Dream girl, you ran out of love, talk is cheap, girl. And I know that you're not naive, girl. You fell in love with the real world. Let's fly away from the real world. Try to escape from the real world. Girl, I can't stay in the real world. And I don't wanna live there. And I don't wanna live there.
I gotta transfer that to here.
And I don't wanna live there. Don't wanna wake up there. I don't wanna live there. You fell in love with the real world. Let's fly away from the real world. Try to escape from the real world. Girl, I can't stay in the real world.
So I feel like some of it's like a little jumpy, and I think that's just my gain staging.
Let's fly away from the real world. And I don't wanna wake up. You're my dream girl. You ran out of love, talk is cheap, girl. And I know that you're not naive, girl. You fell in love with the real world. Enough. Let's fly.
Up this.
You fell in love with the real world. Enough. Let's fly away from the real world.
I'm gonna up this.
Let's fly away from the real world. Enough. Try to escape from the real.
You kind of want to boost stuff that you like want to put emphasis on. It's like you just make the vocals more dynamic.
Try to escape from the real world. Enough. Girl, I can't stay in.
Like I want stay to be a little bit louder. Whoops.
I can't stay in. Girl, I can't stay in the real world. Enough. And I don't wanna live there. Real. And I don't wanna live there. Real world. Let's fly away from the real world. Enough, try to escape from the real enough. Girl, stay in the real world. Enough, and I don't wanna live there. Don't wanna wake up, you're my dream girl. You ran out of love, talk is cheap, girl. And I know that you're not naive, girl. You fell in love with the real world. Enough, let's fly away from the real world. Enough, try to escape from the real world. No, girl, I can't stay in the real world. No, and I don't wanna live there. No, real world, real world. Wake up, the real world. Dream girl. I know the real world. You're not naive, girl. No.
So the beat is clearly heavily overpowering the vocals. So now I'm gonna mix the beat because it's kind of fucking me up. And I actually didn't mix it at all. So let me do that. So what I will do is I'll throw an EQ on literally every single part of this beat and carve out low end, carve out just whatever it doesn't need to just free up the frequencies for everything else. So I'll start with this. Like you can hear already, there's just so much low end in this, and it doesn't need it. But it is the intro, and I don't want it. So because it's playing with nothing else, I don't need to carve out as much low end as I would otherwise, because it's by itself. It's with just vocals.
Let's fly away from the real world. Enough, try to escape from the real enough. Girl, stay in the real world. Enough, and I don't wanna live there.
But then like this, I'm gonna need to. Like you can hear that underlying bass in it. That is just gonna clash with the actual bass. So you just want to take that out.
You ran out of love, talk is cheap, girl. And I know that you're not naive, girl. You fell in love with the real.
Same with this.
Don't wanna wake up, you're my dream girl. You ran out of love, talk is cheap, girl. And don't wanna wake up, you're my.
You can hear it without this. Like there's just bass in that. Like you can hear the bass in it. And then gone. You just don't need it. And that is gonna clash.
You're not naive, girl. You fell in love with the real world.
What is this? All right, now the strings.
It's right.
Like these have a lot of bass in it. That should be good. You want to carve out as much as you can without making it sound like it's on a telephone or something. This one's gonna be rough. That's actually not bad because it's alone. It's just with that chord progression. All right, strings done. Bass.
Don't wanna wake up.
You kind of want to cut out in the bass around where the kick is, or else they're just going to like slam into each other in the low end. And then this also is a little different because I have a growl bass right here. And then I have it layered with a sine bass. So I can cut out more low end off of this because I just don't need it because I have it layered. And now I am just going to do the same thing. Oh, let me drop a drum bus on this. Where is it? Drum bus. It's immature. All right. Where is it? Oh, there. Yeah, I'm just gonna set it to 5. It's just subtle, like you can hear with and without. This is with, without. It's just like meteor. Pause. Oh my gosh, like what am I even saying? This also has a decent amount of low end. And this has some, but it don't need it. And then call me crazy. Oh, well, actually, so this is a different type of song. Like some of the songs, I'll sidechain the entire beat to the kick, so it gets that like pump effect. But this is not one of those, so I'm gonna sidechain just the bass. What am I doing? I can actually just put it all on one. I'm gonna sidechain just the bass to the kick. And this plugin, Baraska Sidechainer 3, it's free. Please go get it. If you don't have a sidechain thing, if you're sidechaining with a compressor, stop. Like just get, like specifically for kick to bass, I think. Just get this. It's so good, bro. Where is it? Kick. I'm gonna sidechain it to kick. And you can see when I play, it shows the waveform of the kick. You can hear it's already working, but then you can draw. So that's the kick. Let me turn it on. You can draw in the way you want it to sidechain. So let's say I do it like super aggressive, like we just go here to here. Like now it's following what I drew. It's flat, 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 super sharp spike up. Which, like, obviously you don't want that. Oh my gosh, how do I turn it off? There we go. I'm gonna delete it and put it back because I screwed it up. But yeah, you basically have free reign with this sidechain plugin. It's so busted and it's free, so download it. Oh, I forgot. I gotta. So I'll usually draw something like this. Okay, I don't know how to delete the like. See how I'm like drawing that by accident? Oh, there we go. So you can see that's pretty aggressive, and then I can turn this envelope depth, and that white line is what actually comes through, so I can make it really subtle. You can set how fast it happens. I usually just keep it at 200. And then this is, I don't really know how to explain this, but I'm going to just put it on. So this is with it off. You can hear they're just like hitting each other. And this is with it on. Like you just get that pocket. So whether you use that plugin or any plugin, like please sidechain your bass to your kicks. All right, now I'm going to do something crazy. I'm going to throw OTT on literally everything. Because I've lost my mind. I'm not even on the right thing. Like, that just sounds sick. Is it crazy to throw OTT on a bass? Is that insane? I don't know, but I like it a little bit. I'm leaving it. So now the next thing I'm going to do, if you feel like your vocals are getting, if you feel like either your vocals are getting drowned out by the beat or the beat is getting drowned out by the vocals, it's because you're not EQing the beat to the vocals. Now let me show you what I mean by that. I'm just going to grab it off this other project file because I have a good one that I like made, and I'm just going to slap it on and adjust it. But maybe I should have opened a smaller project file because I opened literally the biggest one. Let me make it like a preset so I can just copy and paste it on here. Oh my gosh. Oh, there we go. I was like, bruh, is there a way to do this? Can I save as default configuration? No. Plugin preset? I don't know. I'm not gonna mess with that right now. But I'm gonna copy this, go back to what we were working on, and just slap it on there. And basically, what it does is you're gonna sidechain an EQ to your entire vocals. Whoa, my mic just spiked. Let me know if my mic is like crazy loud. But you basically just sidechain the EQ to your vocals, to certain frequencies of the vocals that give it that presence, so that way they're not clashing and the beat will kind of duck underneath your vocals when you come in. But it's not the same as just turning down the beat, which will then let your vocals overpower it. So I'm just gonna slap that on here and delete this automation that I have. Delete automation. Okay, and then you can see I have it sidechained. I'm gonna set it to vocals. Vocals. Bang. All right. So now that it's set to vocals, let's open it up.
Don't wanna wake up.
And the important parts is like this mid frequency. Like this is where the vocals sit. This is where the vocals sit. And then you have the high end where the vocals sit. Now, if this wasn't sidechained, like if I just put no input, you can see these bands aren't moving because if you click on them and make them dynamic, they will move, but you can see they're just off. But if I set it to the vocals, and when you click on each band, you want to make sure this blue sidechain button is on, it'll move as soon as my vocals come in. I have them off, but so that was a stupid example. All right, here.
Don't wanna wake up, you're my dream girl.
That's already better. Let me turn it off.
Don't wanna wake up, you're my dream girl.
Like you can hear like they're fighting for space, and I turn it on.
Don't wanna wake up, you're my dream girl. You ran out of love, thought is cheap, girl.
And now it's like they share the space instead of one overpowering the other. I'm gonna adjust it just to fit my vocals.
Don't wanna wake up, you're my dream girl.
And you can see if you have collisions on,
Don't wanna wake up, you're
like the big red log, like that's where they're colliding the most.
Don't wanna wake up, you're my dream girl. You ran out of love, thought is cheap, girl. And I know that you're not naive, girl. You fell in love with the real world. No, let's fly away from the real world. No, try to escape from the real world. No, girl, I can't stay in the real world. No, and I don't wanna live there.
Oh yeah, that already sounds a lot better.
Live there. No, real.
It's actually really informative. I'm learning things, dude. That's I'm glad to hear it because I'm basically just talking out loud of like whatever I'm doing. So I'm glad it's helping somebody.
Don't wanna wake up, you're my dream girl. You ran out of
Like if you use FL or something, I can't speak on like what the DAW, how to use stuff to that specific program, but most of this stuff is universal. Like there's a way to do all of it in every DAW.
Don't wanna wake up, you're my dream girl. You ran out of love, thought is cheap, girl.
So now that I've done that, I feel like my vocals are a little too like boxy again. Like, so I'm just gonna adjust the EQ a bit.
fly away from the real world. Enough, try to escape from the real. Enough, gotta stay in the real world. Enough, and I don't wanna live there. Don't wanna wake up, my dream girl. You ran out of love, talk is cheap, girl. And I know that you're not naive. You fell in love with the real world. Let's fly away from the real world. Try to escape from the real world. Girl, I can't stay in the real world. You fell in love with the real world. Let's fly away from the real world. Let's fly away from the real world. Try to escape, fly away from. Let's fly away from the real world. Try to let's fly away from the real world. Try to escape from the real. Girl, I can't stay in the real world. And I don't wanna live there. Let's fly away from the real world. Try to escape from the real. Girl, I can't stay in the real world. And I don't wanna live there. Don't wanna wake up, you're my dream girl. You ran out of love, talk is cheap, girl. And I know that you're not naive, girl. You fell in love with the real world. Real world. Try to escape from the real world. Girl, I can't stay in the real world. And I don't wanna live there. Real world. Pick up the real world.
Okay, it's like it's getting close, but I think the compression is like there's something with it that I don't like. I think I need it to be a little harsher. Like I want to up the compression because the vocals are jumping around a little too much for my liking.
Don't wanna wake up, you're my dream girl. You ran out of love, talk is cheap, girl. And I know that you're not naive, girl.
Let me actually start with my other compressor first. So I'm going to turn everything off. Start with this one.
Don't wanna wake up, you're my dream girl. You ran out of love, talk is cheap, girl. Don't wanna wake up, you're my dream girl. You ran out of love, talk is cheap, girl. And I know that you're not naive, girl. You fell in love with the real world. Enough, let's fly away from the real world. Enough, try to escape from the real world. Enough, girl, I can't stay in the real world. Enough, and I don't wanna live there.
All right, that's better. If you're ever having problems, go back to your first compressor because at least in Ableton, the order matters. So whatever this compressor outputs goes into the rest of this chain. So like if you're hearing stuff that you don't like, just turn everything off, start at the beginning and just like listen to it because this is the most important thing in the chain because whatever this comes out affects how I EQ it, affects the next compressor, affects literally everything.
Don't wanna wake up, you're my dream girl. You ran out of love, talk is cheap, girl. And I know that you're
a lot better.
not naive, girl. You fell in love with the real world. Enough, let's fly away from the real world. Enough, try to escape from the real world. Enough, girl, I can't stay in the real world. Enough, and I don't wanna live there. Real world. Wake up, the real world. Dream girl. I know the real world. You're not naive, girl. Can't stay in the real world.
Oh, that's so much better. That is so much better.
Don't wanna wake up, you're my dream girl. You ran out of love, talk is cheap, girl. And I know that you're not naive, girl. You fell in love with the real world.
That's so good.
Let's fly away from the real world. Try to escape from the real world. Girl, I can't stay in the real world. And I don't wanna live there. Real world.
I want to up this.
There. Live there. Real world. Wake up the real world. Dream girl. I know the real world.
do some automation. I think one of the most important things when you're mixing is doing automation like this. Because if you just have the exact same settings, the exact same way, the entire song, it's just gonna sound flat. Like it's gonna, the song's gonna sound exactly the same all the way. But if you automate shit, it just helps emphasize those dynamics.
And I don't wanna live there.
I'm gonna up this delay. I want this delay to be a little bit heavier.
Real world. Wake up, the real world. Dream girl. I know the real world. You're not naive, girl. Can't stay in the real world.
This also, I'm sidechaining my delay to my vocals just so they're not overlapping. So when my vocals are on, the delay will duck below them a little bit.
Real world. Wake up, the real world. Dream girl.
It's like subtle, but you can hear if I turn this down.
Real world. Wake up.
You don't hear the delay at all until the vocals stop.
I know the real world. You're not naive, girl. Can't stay.
And if I turn it back.
I know the real world. You're not naive, girl. Can't stay in the real world.
Why when I'm doom scrolling I see your shorts pop up? Dude, that's OP. That means the algorithm hit you. Well, also you subscribed to me, so I guess it makes sense. That's fire though. I actually forgot. I posted it yesterday, but I scheduled it to drop. Me and my buddy make music, not the best quality by any means, no studio or anything, so this is helpful knowledge. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. I mean, you don't have to be. I'm not in a studio doing it. I'm literally sitting in my bedroom at my desk. That is where I do everything. I have no fancy equipment. My mic is nice, but I used to make music on a Blue Yeti and a Blue Snowball, and it really just comes down to the mix. If you mix well, you can get almost any mic to sound good. I was mixing for someone the other day, and something about her mic boosted all of the boxy mid-range frequencies, so it just sounded like it was hard to listen to, but I just spent some time cutting out those frequencies and it sounds like a professional mic. So obviously I have a pretty good mic, but there's, I hate going to a studio. I've only been a few times and I much prefer being in my room. I watched it 10 times to help the algorithm. Appreciate it, bro. I'll post one once a day. So watch it on loop every day. But here, if I turn these, turn all this stuff off, you can just hear the raw vocals.
You fell in love with the real world.
Let me even turn all this off. Disable all sends.
Love with the real world. Enough. Let's fly away from the real world. Enough. Try to escape from the real world. Enough. Girl, I can't stay in the real world. Enough. And I don't wanna live there. Real.
It's obviously it's decent quality, but it's nowhere near, ready to post. It really comes down to the mix. That is the most important. So even if you have a shit mic and you're recording in your basement, which is what I used to do, there is ways to get it good, to get it to sound good.
You fell in love with the real world.
That is drastic compared to without all the stuff on it.
You fell in love with the real world. Let's fly away from the real world.
I think I'm gonna up these a little bit as well.
Let's fly away from the real world. Try to escape from the real world. Girl, I can't stay in the real world. And I don't wanna live there. Real world. Wake up the real world.
So I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna duplicate this top layer and drop these down here because I want it to be a more emphasized delay. So I have this rooted to a delay send or a delay like return track right here, but I want it to pop through more than that. So I'm going to make its own separate thing.
Enough, enough, enough,
Oh my gosh, shut up. Just like that. Like I just want it to be a little more emphasized. I'm going to do the same sidechain thing where, so that way it's not like clashing. Just a light sidechain. Wait, how does that work? Because I'm sidechaining it to the chorus, but it's in the chorus. Is it sidechain? I don't know. I'm going to up the feedback so I hear it longer, and then I'm going to throw a reverb on it so it is reverby. You always want to up the pre-delay a little bit and make sure you mess with this filter because you don't want a shit ton of low end on your reverb because that's just going to like clash with everything. Same with the pre-delay.
Love with the real world. Let's fly away. Girl, I can't stop the world. Let's fly away from the real world. Try to escape from the real world. Girl, I can't stay in the real. Let's fly away from the real world. Try to escape from the real world. Girl, I can't stay in.
So it sounds a little weird, and I think it's because it's sidechained to itself technically. So I'm gonna move it. I'll probably just move it into background vocals.
Let's fly away. Escape from the real world. Girl, I can't stay in the world.
Maybe not. I really don't know. Maybe.
Let's fly away from the real world. Try to
I really don't know where to go, where to put it to make this sound normal.
Let's fly away from the real world. Try to escape from the real world. Girl, I can't stay in the real world. And I don't want the world. Let's fly away from the real world. Try to escape from the real world. Girl, I can't stay in the real world. And I don't want to live there. Real world. Wake up the real world. Dream girl. I know the real world. Not naive girl.
Wait, I guess I could just make this its own, make a new return. Love. Whoops. Love return. And then I just take this, slap it on here, and then I max this out. There we go. That solves it. All right.
Let's fly away from the real world. Try to escape from the real world. Girl, I can't stay in the real world. And I don't wanna live there. Real world. Wake up the real world. Dream girl. I know the real world. Not
What if I
the world.
Oh shit. Nightbot deleted your messages. I don't know why. Let me let me undo that. Or how do I undo that? Bass, I can see what you said though. Bass, we used to like BandLab on our phone with earbuds. Your efforts don't go to waste. Your music is peak. I'll be showing all of my homies your art. I appreciate it, bro. Let me unban you. I don't know why it did that. Can you type another message, or is it like not gonna even let you type?
I can't stay in the real world, no, and I don't wanna live there. Real world, wake up, the real world, dream girl.
Oh shit, let me turn this down.
Live there. Real world.
All right, you should be unbanned, but let me know. Message. Okay, it worked. Yeah, Nightbot didn't fuck with the fact that you were using too many emojis, I guess. It said, you have my attention, stop spamming emojis. Warning. Like, relax. It's not that serious.
Let's fly away from the real world. No, try to escape from the real world. No, girl, I can't stay in the real world. No, and I don't wanna live there. Real world. Wake up, the real world. Dream girl. I know the real world, not naive girl. Can't stay in the real world.
All right. So that's the course, I think, is pretty much done. So I'm just going to copy and paste this entire chain and now throw it onto my verse. Oh, this is labeled incorrectly. Chops. And then this is verb. Which, why is, oh, this is.
Real world. Wake up, the real world. Oh, the real world. You're not naive, girl. Can't stay in the real world. And no, let's fly away from the real. Real world. Wake up, the real world. Dream girl. I know the real world. You're not naive, girl. Can't stay in the real world.
And then I'm going to throw that onto the verse.
There's ocean towns where I'll meet you. I'm upside down, I can see you. Pack your bags, we can leave soon. There's ocean towns where I'll meet you. I'm upside down, I can see you. Pack your bags, we can leave. We can leave soon. We can leave soon. So raise the flag. I hate that I need you. When I fell in love.
Is this, oh. Verse. What is this? Oh, Vox 2. Oh, it is.
We can leave soon, so we can leave. Say yo, pack your bags. We can leave soon. Raise the flag. I hate that I need. I fell in love in you.
I could not hit that shit. I'm gonna automate the volume on this part.
We can leave soon.
Probably put it to just 0.
We can leave you. I'm upside down, I can see you. Pack your bags. We can leave soon, so raise the flag. I hate that you. I'm upside down, I can see you. Pack your bags. We can leave soon, so raise the flag. I hate that I need you. And I fell in love with you. We can leave soon. We can leave soon, so raise the flag.
I'm gonna up these. Oh, okay. This is actually super important. I totally forgot. So on this background vocal, I have shit panned to the left and right, but I, without even thinking, threw these two compressors on, which are both in mono. So if you buy these compressors, it'll give you a mono and a stereo. You got to make sure you put the right ones on. So like you want to use mono for main vocals, but because these vocals are panned, I have to put the stereo one on. So I'm just going to copy these settings. Negative 32.1, 15.4. 3.65. 2.48. 2.48. And then, so now I can delete the, which one is it? This is the mono one. Delete the mono. And then this one is 35.24. 49.68. And then I have this maxed. All right, so now I deleted the stereo one. Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. There we go. All right, so now if you were listening, like these, even though these are supposed to be panned, it sounded like they're all on top of each other, but now, yeah, now it's panned properly.
We can leave soon, so raise the flag. I hate that I need you. And I fell in love in your driveway. If I had it my way, and we would just fly away this afternoon. I'll swim down the highway, stars in your eyes, babe. I'll save you from LA. Raise the flag. I hate that I need you. And I fell in love.
Also, here's just like a random tip. If you ever want to automate volume, use a utility. Do not use the mixing thing right here on the right, and do not use like the thing here either. You always want to just automate gain on a utility, just because if I were to automate on here, like let's say I just did an automation like this, so it's low and then it gets higher. If later on I was like, man, this whole thing is too quiet, I want to up it, as soon as I do that, the automation's gone, and there's no, it's like, it's just a pain in the ass to copy and paste it or remake it. But like I can now leave this here and just automate utility.
Raise the flag.
So that way I can use this knob how I want without affecting it.
Raise the flag. I hate that I need you. And I fell in love in your driveway. If I had it my way, and we would just fly away this afternoon. I'll swim down the highway, stars in your eyes, babe. I'll save you from LA. I'll be there soon. Let's fly away from the real world.
So the verse is a lot louder.
There's ocean towns where I'll meet you. I'm upside down, I can see you. Pack your bags, we can leave soon. So let's fly away from the real world. And try to escape from the real. And girl, stay in the real world. There's ocean towns where I'll meet you. I'm upside down, ocean towns.
Up this. I love songs where I have no idea what the background noises are. What do you mean, like the vocals or just like the beat itself? Wait, I actually did exactly what I said not to do. I automated. I did literally what I said not to, because now I want to lower this and now my automation is gone. So I'm a moron. I can't believe I did that. So here's a prime example. I'm going to throw utility on the back now. The beat itself, cool surrounding stuff, but no idea what it is. Yeah, it's like, I mean, I feel like that's kind of what hyperpop is. It's just like, what's it called? Something like chaotic masterpiece or something like that. I don't know.
Raise the flag. I hate that I need you. And I fell in love with him, so
Oh, it's right here. I'll bring this to like -2.
we can leave soon, so raise the flag. I hate that I need you.
Yeah, this beat's kind of all over the place. Especially this part. I have no idea how I like thought of this, but I was like, well, I have to keep it. And you can literally barely hear it when it's actually playing. But
I don't wanna live there. Don't wanna wake up, you're my dream girl. You ran out of love.
ADHD pop, yeah, it literally is.
There's ocean towns where I'll meet you.
This is almost done.
I'm upside down, I can see you. I can see you.
I want to up this because it just sounds cool.
Down, I can see you.
You always want to, like, any part of a line that you just want to emphasize, just literally up the volume. And it just gives it that dynamic range.
I'm upside down, I can see you. We can leave some, so we can leave some, so raise the flag. I hate that I need you. I fell in love in your driveway. If I had it my way, and we would just fly away this afternoon. We would just fly away this afternoon. I'll swim down the highway, stars in your
Highway. I'll swim down the highway. Like, what?
I'll swim down the highway, stars in your eyes, babe. I'll save you from LA. I'll be there soon.
Are you self-taught or did you do classes? No, I'm self-taught. I learned everything off YouTube. Like, basically, I've been doing it for like 5 years or 6 years. And everything I learned was off YouTube, but I actually just started taking classes for an Ableton certificate. So it's pretty easy because I already know all this stuff, but I'm trying to get certified in Ableton, the program itself, just to kind of like put things to the next level, if that makes sense. But honestly, even my teacher, I told him that I was self-taught, and he was like, dude, I was self-taught for 30 years. So there's nothing wrong with being self-taught. If you look up the right things, you find the right people, right information, you know, you can learn everything for free.
Stars in your eyes, babe. I'll save you from LA. I'll be there soon. I'll be there soon.
I'm gonna up this.
I'll be there soon. Let's fly away from the real world. Try to escape from the real girl. In the real world. And I don't wanna live there. Don't wanna wake up, you're my dream girl. You ran out of love, taught these cheap girls. And I know that you're not naive, girl. You fell in love with the real world. Let's fly away from the real world. Try to escape from the real world. Girl, I can't stay in the real world. And I don't wanna live there. Real world. Wake up, the real world. Dream girl. I know the real world. You're not naive, girl. Can't stay in the real world.
Bang. All right, that's pretty much done. The only thing that I have to do left is export it with 6 decibels of headroom, throw it in a new project file, and then master it. But I have to go now. So I'm going to do that tomorrow. I will be streaming again tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern until 4 p.m. And so then I'll do the whole master for this track, and then I'll move on for the next track. We got, let me see which, Star Sailor to-do list. So that was this one. I just need to master it. Next up, I need to master Stargazer. So tomorrow I'll master this one, I'll master this one, and then if there's still time, I'll move on to one of these songs. I'll just ask you guys, whoever's in chat tomorrow, and you guys can decide which one. Except Oh My Stars, I think I have to do last. Like, I'm so scared to open that project file. Honestly, I'll open it right now so you can see why I'm horrified of starting that song, bro. It might even take an hour to open up. It's just so much. I don't know how I layered that song to that extent, but like, I just don't even want to begin mixing it. But I'll show you. Sounds amazing. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Yeah, honestly, it's coming out a lot better than I thought. Doing all this on stream has been super helpful for me because just kind of like fucking around and doing shit as I go was getting me nowhere. So it's like doing it on stream, it's like holding me accountable. But look at this. Like, this is a nightmare, and this is just the beat. Oh my gosh, it keeps going. Here's all the vocals, and some of them are even like closed. I'll play some of the beat so you can just see what is like. All right, this part looks crazy. Yeah, it's just fucking fat, bro. That's a huge... That project file is massive. So I'll get to it at some point. At some point I'll get to it. It's just like, it's actually intimidating. But yeah, so that's it. Tomorrow I'll master those 2 songs, and then we'll move on to the next one. We only have a few more left. Sorry, let me pull this up one last time. Really, the only ones is Meet You There, Snow in October, Oh My Stars, World's Hardest Game, In Love With You. Well, there's actually more than I thought. It's just these songs right here. These are the only ones that are like untouched, basically. But and that'll be it. It's crazy how complicated something could be, but it doesn't really sound too complicated. No, I know exactly what you mean. Like that, based on what it looks like, it sounds like it would be the most melody ridden, arpeggiated, like just a crazy sounding beat. But it's pretty simple. Like, it just sounds like a club song, but there's just so much layering to make it sound as full as it does. But I know exactly what you mean. Like, it really doesn't sound, the sound doesn't match how many layers there are. And that might just be in part with how bad my organization skills are, to be honest. But thank you everybody for pulling up. I'll be back streaming again tomorrow at 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. to finish up those last 2 and then move on to the next. And yeah, that'll be it. Thanks everybody for hanging out today. I know I had to switch up the times. Normally I would be doing 2 p.m. to 4, but I have something to do in like 20 minutes. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.